we go again.
How you doing, sir?
All right, how you doing, guys?
How's it going, man?
All right, how are you?
Good. My name is Sergeant Hudak with the Field Towns Police Department.
Sergeant Hudak, can you have your badge number?
My badge number is 224.
I'm Officer Duncan, badge number 229.
Sergeant Birds, 221.
Awesome.
You guys let me know when you come in. We're doing a video for a channel called Shore Points Audits. So, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. All right, so let's watch this quick arrest, and then we're gonna watch the full video.
What's up?
You're being placed under arrest
For what?
for defiant trespass.
What do you mean defying trespassing?
We
No
don't
one's
want to break this.
no one's asked me to leave. No one's asked me to leave.
I think they told you.
No, excuse me. No, they've asked me not to film, and I have a right to film here.
You don't have a right to film here.
What's up, Gorilla?
There's no, excuse me. There's no statute. May I have that for a minute?
Sir, you're being placed under arrest.
And may I make sure that you're not going to erase my film?
Dump them. I'm not touching your film.
Why am I was never asked to leave. You know I was never asked to leave. You just asked me to stop filming.
You got it? I asked you to go out on the front sidewalk. Step off the property.
This
Christo at Jersey Watcher says, I know this man, Don Edelman. I met him in real life. Is that the guy who runs this channel, Christo, or is that one of the cops?
is
Which-
public property.
Okay. But I did ask you.
But it's posted, and he asked you. You have to comply. Even though it's public area, you have to comply whatever their rules are.
No, that's a policy, not a law. What law am I being charged with?
Defiant trespassing.
For what reason? I have cigarettes and stuff.
All right, so he was arrested, but let's go ahead and watch the video from the beginning.
Hello everyone, it's October the 1st, 2024, and we're here in Freehold, New Jersey at the Monmouth County Correctional Institution. As always, joined by
Short
Tracy
Points
Doggo.
Audits. Good shit, Christo.
We might need to do
Hell
a
yeah.
pee before we go in. But
I also seen recently that those frauditor channels, they took this guy's video and they're pretty much laughing at him for getting arrested. And Short Points Audits, email me at recordpolicenow@gmail.com. I'm gonna send you something that I think you're gonna appreciate, and what you do with that information is up to you. But those troll channels out there making fun of you, you know, I'll let you know who they are.
we're going to take a peek around. Apparently, there's no flag on the flagpole over there, but there is a flag over here.
Toll for life. What's up,
I
brother?
did see a sign.
What's up, Frank
about
Pants?
No filming, but there's no statute.
What's up, Katie? Brandon? Claudette? Good to see you. Don't blame yourself, Christo.
No, we're not going to go inside because I don't have anybody to visit.
What's up, D. Turner?
Smoking outdoors in designated areas only. Well, I guess conveniently enough.
Hey, Hillsboro, send me an email.
The
What's up, Freedom Sentinel? Good to see you, bro.
area,
Good morning.
right outside the door,
What's up, Big
there's
G?
a designated smoking area. Oh wait, that's rear of the building. How the fuck you get to the rear? How the hell you get to the rear of the building?
Good morning, Katie.
Sandals. State correctional facilities. Okay, let's see. Adult, that's the sex offender. Youth correctional, Bayside State.
Heck yeah, bro.
Craft, I don't know what the hell that is. Rawway, that is the women's prison. Another youth correctional facility, Mid-State. is in Wrightstown, Mountain View, New Jersey State Prison. I wish I would have known that was in Wrightstown.
Morning, Julie.
Jeez. When we go to the Air Force Base, we're coming back.
I'm glad to see somebody else out there recording in the area where Cristo is.
Dress code.
Tell you that
rules
much.
for visiting. And we just got a couple sheriff's vehicles.
We gotta make it loud for them, Freedom Sentinel. We gotta make it loud. If you pick up any links regarding that story,
Main entrance.
Freedom Sentinel,
No.
send me the links, bro, because I haven't seen anything about it yet.
No parking, so they're gonna park there.
Come on, chat. Let's get those likes up.
Rules for thee and not for thee.
Likes and shares. Likes and shares.
Got the little bunting.
Also, moderators, mount up and get this guy's channel. Short Points Audits, and let's get him some subs.
Hold on, I gotta see this. I could be wrong.
Thank you, William. I appreciate you, Willie. John Eagle in the house. Good to see you, bro. Thank you, Brandon.
I guess he planted the bushes.
You're welcome, D. I'll thank him.
Pretty sure he didn't do the 9/11 memorial.
Thank you, Katie.
Of course, they had to put that on there.
Heck yeah, Hillsboro. I'll check it out. Let's get inside this building, though. Let's see people get stupid. Oh, wait. He's gonna talk to this cop.
Why not? Is this not public property?
Heck yeah.
And what statute is it that says I can't record here?
Statute on the sign.
Okay, if you, I'm not being a smartass.
That's okay.
Just show me where a sign is, and I'll go take a peek.
Go get your coffee, Frank.
Well, I mean, you could just point to where the sign is.
The sign's right outside the entrance.
You're welcome, Mike.
Those square signs,
The square signs on the back of the stop sign.
and there's a statute on there. It's a law, not a policy, correct?
That's a good question.
Because if it's a policy, I don't care. If it's a
Heck
law,
yeah.
I'll leave. Simple as that.
So you want to find out if it's a law or policy?
Yeah.
What's up, Lucinator?
May I have your name?
Officer Ingram.
And you
What's
have
up,
a badge
DeHendricks?
number?
I do, 303.
Officer, may I have your name and badge number?
Victor Cologne, 288.
All right. I guess you're here for the same reason?
What reason is that?
Well,
I
this
just saw
off-
you recording out there the vehicle, so I just.
well, this
figured I'd
officer
check.
said, yeah, this officer said I shouldn't be recording here. And I am. I took, filmed the entrances and so forth like that from the 9/11 memorial you got there.
Who's the watch commander today? Allie?
I mean, it's very simple. If there's a statute on that sign that says NJSA, blah blah blah, whatever it is,
I'm not arguing with you.
you know, I'll gladly leave. I won't cause a problem. But if there's no statute, it's just a policy issue. Well, then I'll be more than happy to help you get it corrected and have the sign taken down.
You can go from there. No problem.
I'm not running away or anything like that. I am just gonna go mosey on over to the curb over there and take a look at the fence. Personnel are subject to search, unauthorized parking, violators will be towed at their expense. Oh, here it is. The use of cameras or video recording equipment is prohibited beyond this point.
With no case law
Hey, guys.
on the sign.
I'm gonna make it real easy for you.
No statute.
That's a policy, not a law. So,
Thank you, Clive.
see, in order for that to be effective, and you want me to not film, there needs to be a statute underneath that says you cannot film because of NJ, blah, 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 whatever it is. So, I'll go ahead and clarify that. But I'm assuming
No statute.
the sheriff
That's
is
right,
the one
Frank.
that technically oversees the jail. Is that a yes, a no?
I'll let the watch commander come on and speak to you.
Okay. Oh. Doctor. For mid. Any idea why so many officers
Oh, yeah,
or
thank you, Freedom Sentinel.
COs, whatever? I'm not. What's the proper term for you for the staff here?
CPOs.
Okay, why do so many CPOs and prison staff have illegal vehicles? Whether they're tinted, they have the lenses over the thing to avoid tolls, there's no inspection, or a inspection that expired. I mean,
Fucking
you would think
guilty
somebody
face.
that is working for the sheriff would consider that. I know that you guys don't necessarily do day-to-day traffic enforcement, but you do have. I have seen and witnessed the sheriff's officers at DUI checkpoints issue equipment violations. So, with that being said, it's kind of silly that, you know, what is this? We're law enforcement, so we could do what we want. I'm not saying you, all right,
I understand.
but you know, it is a,
I'm listening to you. I'm
it
not
is a,
being rude.
it's just a consideration, just the simple fact that, you know, if you were driving your personal vehicle, all right, and you were driving around with window tints or without.
I'm not gonna lie, look at this guy's face. Says it all. Man, I ain't trying to hear that shit. That's like the face that my family members give me when I tell them to do something. Bro. When I used to tell my brother, like he's wrong, that's the face he used to give me. Like, bro, you're wrong, bro. What? Man, I ain't trying to hear that shit. That's what that face is telling me right now. Man, I ain't trying to hear that.
You know, valid registration, whatever the case may be. You get pulled over. Now, you got a 50-50 being an officer, whether you get a ticket. But if you got the ticket, it sucks, but you know how it is. But if you don't get the ticket, that's a kick in the face to every citizen.
I agree. But don't police officers that pull you over give breaks to civilians too?
Yeah.
At times, yes.
You never got a break from the cop?
I'm not gonna say I haven't, but then again, I'm also not a police officer who,
You're right. But
you know, again, in my eyes, should be held to a higher standard because of the dedicated work that you do. All right, and you know, it's just the little things in life.
hold on, what's your name, boss?
It doesn't matter. Hi. I see you. I don't know who you are, but I see you. Geez, you would think I'm holding an AK-47.
Yeah, good point, Freedom Sentinel. We shouldn't have to get breaks from cops. Very true.
I'll gladly discuss with whoever you're on the phone with.
Yeah, no, I'm trying
Yeah.
this way.
Oh, okay.
Make more sense.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you what, Chris. This is a pain in the ass.
Think that's the warden? Hell no, the warden drives around in a fucking Mercedes.
When I was over by the visitor center, it says no smoking on the property. I understand. And it says smoking designated areas, so I thought I was okay. I just went like this and up that up. And then I saw the green sign that said smoking area around back. How would you get around back? I mean,
That's for the people that work there. They offer us a smoke.
gotcha.
It's got to be so far from the county.
Yeah, okay. I figured they wanted to keep it away from the door and probably from the windows for everybody who wants to steal for a cigarette in there, but
Just hold on one second.
Here comes another cop. Hurry it up. Mosey on over.
I didn't realize you were even still here.
So, this gentleman's just going to talk to Lieutenant Howe. He's got a couple questions as far as like on videotaping statutes and policies and stuff. So, no big deal. Is he friendly?
Very. He just might want to steal your car.
What kind of dog is this?
Thank Dave's channel.
Oliver is a cock.
It's a gift from Wright's Crispy and his wife.
On the 28th.
This is Oliver?
Yep.
How old is he?
The red Phillies hat is a gift from Wright's Crispy and his wife. We all went to Philadelphia to go celebrate Wright's Crispy's birthday, and on the way back, I came home and there was a hat waiting for me in the mail delivered. Thought that was a nice gesture, so shout out to Wright's Crispy.
Like I said, he's going to be 10 at the end of the month.
What's up, Cape Cod?
I will ask you just if you could just put the dog over there because we got cars driving.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
We're just
Shout out,
switching
Dave.
spots right now. I was just giving him a break. So our lieutenant's going to come out and talk to you. I'm pretty sure he'll be able to answer any questions you got for him.
Absolutely.
So hopefully
yeah,
hopefully you
look,
leave here happy and confident with your.
I'll tell you right now.
What's up,
if
Westside?
everything goes good, and talk to whoever's coming out. Go through that lot real quick. And I think that's it, because I certainly don't want to see the inside of this place.
You never
Yeah.
been here?
Once or twice for some traffic
How long ago?
a while back.
All right.
Should not have
Why would you
answered
come
that. I would not have answered
Why
that.
would you come back to visit if you don't want to come back?
It's one of the things that you're guaranteeing certain liberties in certain places, you know,
Okay.
and
I agree with
here, while liberty is mostly restricted for certain people,
Right.
I would say 99% of them for very good reason.
People
Maybe
that help.
one person in there is in there for bad reason.
I
but-
agree with you. Well, we got a lot of bad people.
No,
Unfortunately, that's
when I
what
say
it is.
bad reason, I mean like, you know, maybe they didn't do it, but the other 99% probably are guilty, you know, so it's that, but it's just the whole thing about public photography and being able to film where we're allowed to, all right, how we're allowed to, unrestricted, unprovoked, unmolested. You guys have been great. I believe me, I've had much worse interactions with
yeah, I
law
know.
enforcement.
Yeah, I know. We've
All right.
unfortunately we've dealt with a couple of people coming through, and most of the people just shy away when they see the sign. But you know, obviously, if you're stating there's got to be something else out there, that'll actually help us
Yeah,
out.
I
At
mean,
the end of the day, you know what I mean.
I like look. It's the whole thing about let's make it.
Roxy Carmichael, where is this? This is going to be in the Monmouth County Jail in Freehold, New Jersey. This is in Freehold, New Jersey.
Clear. All right. Either
I agree with you
either we
100%.
can't do it, you know, because there might be. I don't know of any reason that you'd be able to restrict my constitutional right to come film or whatever.
Right.
All right. Provided again that I'm not, you know, making a nuisance and breaking any laws or
Right.
trying to disrupt the prison, jail, whatever it is. All right. But if there is, well, it's very simple. Just put it on that sign. And put, you know, whatever that rule is. I mean, it might be a county ordinance.
Right.
I don't think it would be a local ordinance, but you know, it might be a county ordinance or something like that. And if that's the case, well, then there, you know, anybody who knows what they're doing, there's no argument. You know,
I agree with you.
It just takes away because you know we want to make sure we have clarification. You know, some people did a lot of work at the Motor Vehicle Commission because they had signs up all over the place, no filming, no filming. All those signs are gone now,
Good morning, Angie.
and it became a very big thing.
Good morning,
Reason
Sassy
being, they
Kisses.
took 'em down?
Flat
They took
smack.
them down.
Reason being,
Reason being is that there's no reason I can't film in there. Not
DMV.
yeah. Now you know
You got to record in slow mo for how fast they work. Nothing against the DMV.
we've all been there and had our issues with that. All right, but actually,
So the cop agrees that the DMV is incompetent. They're slow. They don't do their job fast enough. The cop agreed and laughed. So why even question why we're out recording, right? So, and yeah, I agree that he is possibly talking a little too much to the cops. If you're talking to cops, you should be asking questions, not answering them. Where do you live? Oh shit, I live over here. How old are you? I just did a video, my last video on my main channel, where a kid is telling the cops, yeah, I live in the area, I'm 21 years old. He's just talking to the cops, and the cops are acting cool. But are they your friends or are they fucking cops? While you're sitting there acting like a social butterfly, that fucking cop in his head, he thinks he's on a criminal investigation, and you're the subject. You're the suspect. So keep that in mind, man. We ain't friends. We ain't friends, cops.
We're getting pretty good about it now. All right, it used to be a big problem in New Jersey with that. Now, you know, I don't really have too much. I went over. I was at Lakewood this morning, and I just hit.
What's up, Ralph?
Freehold over there on Halls Mills. Some people maybe have concerns about it.
You want me out here, Jim?
Yeah, I'll
Wanna
stay.
go grab
I
him?
got a bit. Go ahead. But for the most part, everybody, you know, once I explain to them what's going on,
What's up, good citizen? Good to see you, bro.
and that's the way it should be. I mean, I understand under normal circumstances, not being at the jail, you guys would have to come if somebody called you.
Right.
At the jail, somebody was probably looking at the camera saying, "Why the hell is this guy walking back and forth?"
Yeah,
around
well, I
the
mean,
parking lot?"
in wherever you're working, if somebody's outside recording
Yeah,
cars and
absolutely.
looking down license plates and stuff, like it's a security issue. Like
Yep.
that's why we're just gonna come out and see what's going on, see why you're
But
recording.
you also got to think about it like this.
It's a security issue,
Between
folks.
Your house and here, your
What's up, Central
license
Florida?
plate is probably recorded 500 times. Every ring camera, every
Yeah.
house that you pass,
I know.
every single Tesla, every dash cam and thing
know,
like
it's
that.
2024.
You know,
I know.
and for better and worse, you can't really get any information from the license plate. Yes, you could associate. I could sit there and say, okay, that there's a white Nissan Sentra, a K19 SRE, but that's about it.
Right.
You know, if I wanted to be brave and break into a cop car, yeah, I could do something. But I ain't that brave.
So let me ask you this: being that
Or
we're having
stupid.
a very cordial conversation, what is it about recording vehicles?
Hell yeah, Ralph.
What are you looking for?
As far as if it's a law enforcement officer,
Stupid ass cop. If you're recording our vehicles, what exactly are you looking for? Well, officer, don't you guys search our vehicles all the time? Right? Excuse me, guys. Let me fix the lighting in here. Don't you guys search our vehicles all the time? What are you looking for? Right? Don't answer questions. Answer their questions with the question. Seriously.
vehicle, window tints, the plastic, we don't have to pay the toll filters over the license plates,
Right.
inspection stickers,
Right.
Obvious motor vehicle
What's up, Brooke?
safety violations. That's something that I've only seen once. Like I was at the prison. Oh God,
Well, you say you were recording the entranceways also. What was the purpose of that?
just video tour.
Video tour.
Yeah, like I didn't go up to the
Right.
entrance, right? Like you see where it says Monmouth County Correctional Institution. I just sat underneath it, and you can see how wide it's zoomed out. So it's it wasn't to go in and everything like that.
So,
All right,
Mitch.
Lieutenant.
What's happening, sir? Oh, Tom, hold on. I was breaking. He just does
You
bring
saw
up
the
a-
signs posted though, right?
I saw the signs, and the signs indicate a policy, not an actual law. Policy is only effective inside your building. Out here, the First Amendment, freedom of press takes over, and I am a journalist gathering content for the story. And, technically I would ask one of two things at this point. Number one, either the sign gets taken down, or on the off chance that... Where's it going?
So you're a journalist?
Oh,
yes.
Do you have credentials stating that you're a journalist?
This is not a...
Crazy. This cop just mentioned that we're in 2024, but he's still living in the 50s and the 60s and shit. Do you have credentials as a journalist? Asshole. Isn't the First Amendment, freedom of press, part of the First Amendment? Do you need a religion pass to go to church? You need a speech pass to speak? Like 2024 and cops are still asking the most dumbest shit. Unbelievable. What's up, you be chilling?
I'm not coming here for any.
¿Qué onda?
What,
¿Qué onda, pues?
What you're thinking of? They do actually make press
Well, you
credentials.
said you were a journalist taking contact for a story.
Yes.
That's your
Oh yeah, no. Let me explain to you. All right, credentials. What you see in the movies is exactly real. At least not in the state of New Jersey. In the state of New Jersey, they don't issue press credentials. But let's say, as a journalist, I wanted to go. Trump was doing a charity
We have
dinner.
plenty of
All right.
journalists that come in here with credentials.
I could apply. In which case, even if I wanted to go in here, you have a public information officer or something like that. I could sit there and say, I want to come in. I'm doing a story. This is why I want to film. Right? At which point they probably give me a temporary thing. If it's
So you don't have any credentials.
So with you saying that coming in as a prequel, you would obviously not be reporting at that time. You would be coming in to ask for permission to report.
If I was actually coming inside the bill, absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. I mean, look, there, like I told you before, there are rules to this, and
I get it.
I know that unless you invite me in, I can't film. And being, that's would just be like a normal business.
Like a vampire.
But yeah, pretty much. But being that this is a government agency, not only would I ask to be invited, or ask for permission before coming into the building, yeah, I would technically have to ask for something in writing saying that's okay to film. All right, it's mainly big like media events, political events and so forth, where they actually issue press credentials because they don't want 1,000 people in there with cameras, trying to broadcast their own signals and everything like that. So, those are the types of things. But normal day-to-day things, no. And unfortunately, I am not like News 12. I don't have a big news van to, to do anything.
If they pulled up, the reaction would be a little different.
Yeah. But as far as I know, there's nothing really interesting enough for them to come down here for that.
So
LT is on the stop sign too. Behind the stop sign.
Yeah, the two stop signs.
sign right over there. So his position is that
What's your name, by the way?
I didn't give it.
Well, what is your name? I'm asking you.
I'm not giving it.
Dumb cop.
What's that?
I said, hi, Captain.
How you doing? Oh. What's your dog's name?
Oliver.
I wouldn't even tell him my dog's name. Hell nah. Don't even tell him your dog's name. Did you hear the cop though? Pay attention to the cop's tone. I'm asking you. He tries to ask the question in a more stern voice or demeanor, because this is what cops do. They try to trick you into thinking that you have to, right? Watch, pay attention. Pay attention. I'm asking you.
I'm not giving it.
It's still a fucking question, asshole.
What's your name, by the way?
I didn't give it.
Well, what is your name? I'm asking you.
I'm not giving it. Hi, Captain.
What's that?
I said, hi, Captain.
How you doing? Oh. What's your dog's name?
Oliver.
I guess he knows his name, huh?
Yeah. He's like, somebody asked about me. Hey, no spying.
What's up, Finger Lakes?
So your reason for your visit today was?
Journalism, making sure that the
Dogs have
officers'
rights, too.
vehicles are
Fucking
kept
day.
up to shape because they are law enforcement, and I believe they
Yeah,
should be held
right,
to that
Flat Smack?
standard.
So as
No
in,
shit.
What vehicles?
Mainly their personal vehicles, which are in this lot. Any county or sheriff-owned vehicles, which I really don't think are going to be a concern because I know that the county gives you guys new vehicles every couple of years, so I'm not worried about something that doesn't have an inspection sticker or anything like that on it. But things like window tints, plastic filters over the license plate so that they don't have to pay tolls, no inspection stickers on their vehicles. any possible other illegal modifications or
Nah,
safety
you're good,
violations,
Angie.
things like that. And
No, Angie, I don't think so. If I skipped you the other day and I didn't say hi, I apologize. But yeah, you've always been amazing.
as I started to explain to the lieutenant before he walked away,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
all right, this sign.
What's
could
up,
go one
AJ?
of two ways. All right. Number one, the easiest and most logical thing is that people have a constitutional right to film here. Not inside the building or anything like that, but in the parking lot and any place that's publicly accessible, and just take the sign down. But on the off chance that there is an actual law, a statute, whether it be a local county ordinance, an NJSA type statute, something like that, that would somehow prohibit me and inhibit my constitutional rights to film in a public area on a government piece of property.
And
Well,
we're
then,
not saying you can't.
you know,
but
then-
we're
then-
just saying
then-
you
then
need
I'll-
to go down on the sidewalk.
That
You
wa-
can go out on the public. You can
Oh,
sit on
well,
the sidewalk and film.
but that's
not a
different.
problem.
Oh, I'm sure
But
that's not
now,
a problem, but
you're coming here and filming. This is a correctional facility, right?
Yep.
So there's security.
I'm not sure why you lost your mod wrench. Is it on this channel or another one? Sometimes I take away wrenches. Sometimes I give them. Usually when I take wrenches away, I take them away from everyone and then I give them back later. So that could be it. There's no particular reason why.
Concerns, correct? Like we keep bad people in jail, right?
Mhm.
Bad people stay in jail. So there's more of a security concern where we see somebody outside with a camera.
Yeah.
Concerns like we keep people in jail to keep you
So
safe.
what are you going to do with the other 8.5 billion people on the planet that have access to Google?
Okay.
I
That's
mean,
not my concern.
well,
but you're in our
you
parking lot with
know,
a camera, sir.
there's nothing that this camera could do that's going to compromise your security.
Okay.
None at
But
all.
But that's
All right, but
we're
more.
the professionals in that. That's your opinion, but I can tell you differently. So I
Okay,
think,
well-
listen, it's posted. It says you can't record here. So I'm going to ask you nicely. You can take your camera, go sit on the sidewalk there, and we will not
What's
bother
up,
you.
what
Dr.
happens if
News?
I
Sit there
don't?
all day. We're just going to call for real township. They're going to come.
Oh,
and
awesome.
and probably lock you up for trespassing.
Awesome. I'll tell you what. Ask for Officer Mezzacappa and ask them if they can bring me a slice of pizza from Deuce House, please. All right.
You can call.
Oh, I'm not the one that's calling them because like I said, if there's a reason, if there's a legitimate reason, a lawful reason that I am not allowed to be filming in there, Captain Reese, it's very
I
simple.
didn't say you couldn't. I'm asking you.
Oh no
to
no no
step
no
on-
no
step on the curb.
I understand you're asking me to step
Yeah.
on the curb, but I'm
You
not
can
talking.
stand out there on
I'm not
public
talking. I'm not
property
talking. I'm not
and do
talking
it.
about on the curb. I'm talking about right here, and because I'm telling you right now, when you tell the police, tell them I'm gonna be down that lot. All right, I don't know what that lot's called, but tell them I'll be down there. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette on the street because I can't smoke on the property. But as soon as I'm done smoking a cigarette on the way, I'm gonna go into that lot. If there is some sort of statute, like a legitimate rule, law, whatever, that's not a policy. All right, because what you're telling me is a policy. Just put it on the sign.
Those words never once came out of my mouth.
No, I
Policy.
know. I understand. I understand. You never said that.
Okay.
I said that.
Okay.
All right. I'm not saying you said it or anything like that. All right. But I know for a fact there is no statute in the state of New Jersey that's going to trump the First Amendment of the Constitution for my right to
We're not
gather.
violating that. We're asking you to step on the side.
No, I understand
And
that,
that's not what
and
we're
you
violating.
could ask, but I am respectfully declining.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go take a walk. Like I said, I'm not running from them. If I get done filming that lot, because it's only gonna take me, I don't know, 5 minutes or so. I don't know how big that lot is, but I don't think it's that big. Just tell them I'll be right by the street. Because once once I'm done with this, I'm done. I got no reason to stick around. All right, but I am going to go through there. All right, I understand that you guys may not like it. I understand that you may want me to stay down by the street because it makes you more comfortable, and you believe that somehow that sign is enforceable, which it isn't. All right, I believe that the Freehold Township Police are going to come here and they're going to explain that to you, and we'll just go from there. All right, I'm not going to resist. I'm not trying to fight or be violent with anybody here or
I
anything
think
like that.
my staff has been more than respectful.
Oh,
towards
I'll tell you what,
Yeah.
they've been absolutely awesome. All right,
But we don't. So first of all, I don't know who you are.
I know.
All right. You refuse to give my officer your name.
Yep,
Right. So I don't know who you are.
I know. I want
You
to
can
be.
see you know who we are, right?
Yep.
It's well
But
identified.
yeah, I understand that. But see, the difference
so now,
is.
so you're a guy we don't know.
I'm a private
that you
citizen.
show up in a parking lot at
Agreed.
a correctional facility,
Agreed.
right?
Yep.
And that law enforcement officers
So
work
Chainsaw
at,
Cat.
and you're looking at their vehicles.
Yep.
Little concerning?
No.
No.
Put the shoe on the other foot.
I know it's no different than
Put
me.
the shoe on the other foot
No
now.
filming like me filming outside the bank or any other
Okay,
government. Or
but put the shoe on the other foot. Like, how do we know somebody didn't get released from this facility or whatever, and now you're recording officers' license plate numbers? Little
Stupid
concerning.
ass.
I get what you.
If you think about it,
I get what you're saying, and like, look, 100% not to be a smartass. If forget about any issues that prisoners may have with like mental health or anything like that. If they have an issue with the guard, that's between them and the guard. I don't know anybody that's in here. In fact, here they come. I don't know anybody in here. I know a couple of the guards that work here. All right, and they're gonna be shocked when they see this on YouTube.
Here's the thing, though, bro. You don't have to explain anything to this idiot. You don't have to explain nothing to him. I haven't been recording anybody. I didn't see anybody drive up. I don't know anybody that's locked up inside. Don't fucking talk to these motherfuckers. Tell them fuck off. Leave me alone. Put up some fucking fences or gates and make this shit private fucking property and see how the people of this county respond to it. Until then, don't tell me shit. I'm free to do what I want. I don't need a fucking press pass like I don't need a religion pass. Leave me alone. Go back inside where you have jurisdiction over the people in there. Leave me alone. I'm not answering any questions at all. That's what you should be telling Captain Reese.
All right, but the simple fact of the matter is that I have no association with anybody in there. All right,
I would like to take your word
I
for
know, I
that,
understand.
but I don't know,
I'm gonna
I
tell
don't
you-
know who you are.
I'm going to tell you right now. The whole point of this is that I'm going to.
No matter what you tell this buffoon, he does not care. His goal is to get you out of there. You could tell him over and over and over again. The sky is blue. The fucking... And I have a right to be here. Sometimes the sky is gray. It's not always blue. No matter what you tell him, he's going to argue with you.
Disseminate this information on YouTube, and that's about that. So the entire plan is going to have everybody's license plate. The entire plan is going to sit there and see which correctional officers decide that they're above paying tolls. We're going to see which correctional officers have illegal window tints, and which correctional officers feel that they don't need to have their vehicles inspected. All right. Now, it could be that they just took it off because their front windshield is tinted like it shouldn't be and everything like that. But, again, that's just more of those issues. And it's not something for you, Captain, but I believe that, because I'm going to go see if I can go talk to Sheriff Golden. Not today, all right, because it's not just issues
I would
here.
make an appointment.
Oh, yeah, of course, because, it's not just video that I've taken from here. I've taken it from his department, his sheriff's office, the prosecutor's office, the DMV in Trenton, multiple city vehicles throughout, with the MG plates and everything like that. And it just seems to me that if you're law enforcement or you have a government vehicle, certain rules are not being applied equally. All right. I know for a fact that I can't have a fully blacked out, almost, I think, pitch dark. All right. And, we were talking about safety.
But I have a question. How do you know that's an officer's car? We have a lot of people that work here, so...
Because it's parked in the thing that says one of the blue. It was parked in one of the blue spots, with the blue signs.
Oh, yeah? Well, how many cars are red? And how many cars are blue? Can you tell me that? Like, all these questions are irrelevant. Like, it doesn't even matter. How can you tell if that's a cop car or not? If it's a personal car? I can't, motherfucker. I'm just looking inside the cars. Because it's my free will to do so. I can do what I want. I'm in public. I ain't breaking the law. As long as I'm not trying to break in the car and steal it. Buzz off. Right? Stop asking stupid questions.
All right. That's how I know.
Okay.
All right,
So,
because
right.
maybe it's not an officer, maybe it's a
It could be a
civilian employee that works
Okay,
here.
so-
all right, but either way, the whole goal is that when I go take all this information, I'm gonna go take the low lights, let's say, as far as the license, the motor vehicle stuff, and go see Sheriff Golden again. I'm gonna make an appointment and just kindly ask them, say, hey guys, put out a memo. All right, get your cars in order. The public's watching you. That's it. They know.
Can you give me 1 second?
Yeah.
Can you excuse me for 1 minute?
Absolutely.
As a matter of fact, you're dismissed. Take all the time you need because you're dismissed.
They're so good. I'm petitioning the Freehold Township Police Town Council to get one of their officers, two of their officers, a medal.
He's gonna talk Oliver all the way down.
Seriously.
Fucking hell.
I understand the concerns. I'm not.
That's not,
I'm not
fucking
naive.
funny.
I'm not
I'm
naive.
not going to take that away from you.
I'm not naive to the fact.
You know when you show up through camera to a parking
Yeah.
lot where a bunch of cops are, everybody's going to come out and talk. Yeah, I get
Yeah.
that.
And look, I get it, man. Short points audits. He's not trying to be an asshole. And I love the fact that he has Oliver on there. Oliver's awesome. How can you not like Oliver? He's a cool dog. But yeah, man. I can tell that Short Points Audits is trying to be respectful. He's trying to be nice. He's trying to have a conversation with these cops. There's a lot of auditors out there, including myself, who will sit there and talk to cops. I could talk to cops for an hour, but I ain't answering their questions. I'm asking questions. I'm trying to find out who they are, how long they've been on duty. Have they ever turned in another bad cop? Do they know the First Amendment of the Constitution? Things like that. Are you trying to get your chevrons? Are you going to try to become a supervisor? How long have you been working for this department? Do you like it here? Where did you come from? Keep the questions going. Throw them at them. Or don't answer their questions. Like, seriously. But I can tell that Short Points Audits wants to be respectful. He wants to come at them in a respectful manner. I don't believe for 1 minute he thought he was going to get arrested. Fuck, that sucks. But lessons learned. Lessons learned. And I mean, I don't really think anything that he said actually got him arrested, because he leaves this area, goes to another area, and that's where they arrest him on that property. And but still, so no, he doesn't talk Oliver into a jail cell. No. It's funny, but it's not true. I mean, just keep watching.
Learning
But I agree that he's talking a little too much.
if we walk away today with that,
You do, but the problem is,
That's true.
I know that somebody involved in this conversation is going to go home, fire up Google, and try their best to find a reason. There is none. I know that for a fact. The only time that it becomes an issue is if I decide to come inside or, take the pole and stick it in through the doorway. But I'm not going to do that because, again, it's not the point. I don't. There are certain places I go. I've actually asked for tours. Just I'll say like, look, I'll put the camera down. You show me inside. You can search me. I don't have any hidden cameras or anything like that. And I've seen some pretty cool shit.
I'm sure.
All right, I've seen some pretty cool shit. I ended up down by McDill.
What's that?
The Air Force Base in Tampa.
What's up,
where,
Razor City?
CENTCOM, like the main military command is that's in the Pentagon. I filmed there for a couple of days. All right, I actually got a backseat ride in F-15 out of the deal.
You don't want to get a ride in the backseat here.
Look at Frank Pants comment. I taught my kids to never talk to cops and call me first. I don't know if you guys know this, but every cop in the world, or at least in the United States, every cop. This is something I heard recently, right? From an ex-cop. Every cop in the U.S. that has kids, tell their kids, never talk to cops. Let that sink in. Every cop that has kids tells their kids, never talk to cops. Let that sink in.
You're not trying for that.
No. That was a much different experience.
Yeah.
Although I will admit, the good captain that took me up, yeah, they're like making puke. He did his job.
Good.
He did his job.
I mean, if you're curious, and if you get the pass, why not take it? Take
Oh,
it,
dude,
Life's too short. Man.
I would, if I had the money and I had the ability to fly, I would love to try and buy like a jet fighter. You know, because I know I've seen them that they sell them. And
Jet fighter?
yeah, like you can buy old like F4 Phantoms.
Or like for like a long one.
No, like to fly.
You got your pilot's license?
No, that's the other problem. You know, honestly, I think the bigger problem is the $1 or $2 million that I need to buy the plane.
Yeah,
that's
kinda,
the bigger problem.
That's a tough one to explain to the bank.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, as long as you're not filming, it might work with you.
Yeah.
See what I did there?
Yeah, absolutely. Do you sell paint?
Paint? Might be as a I
Just want to make sure I'm not having a stroke.
This is in New Jersey,
First aiders and first
Don.
responders.
Yeah. That and the hospital's only 2 miles away.
Freehold, New Jersey.
You guys haven't had any like major incidents or anything like that here, have you? Just the normal.
Normal, everyday jail life. Just people trying to go in, do their time, and get out. And get
You
back
got
to
any like
society.
cool celebrities or anything in there?
I mean, it all depends on what you define as cool.
Yeah, I guess that would be subjective. Anybody that people might actually like, real people, not.
I would say no.
Okay.
Not right now. No, my profile guys.
Yeah, because I know that when they have, you know, I see it in the paper, some of those strange people that still get the Asbury Park Press every day.
Yeah.
You know, I see like every once in a while, unfortunately, because it's usually tied to a tragedy, because they got a big, you know, trial going on down at the courthouse down the road. But, no. I guess nothing's going on. There's no one famous in there.
Court doesn't stop. Neither does the jail. Jail don't close. Court doesn't stop. Unfortunately.
Does it make it easier now that, I guess, maybe some of them you can do via video court?
Security speaking, yeah. Security reasons, sure. You got some people that are better off not leaving certain spots because, you know, they might be a little bit of a problem if they were anywhere they went.
I mean, I can understand, you know, that. It's just that, like, look, I would hate to think what this place must have been like.
Yeah, whenever cops try to talk to you, just say, "Sorry, officer, I don't speak squeal." And then record his face after that.
It wasn't fun. It wasn't fun to be here. I'll tell you that. It was anxiety, especially with guys coming in sick. You know, we have to come to work. So it wasn't like
Like in
we were
Tennessee.
sitting out and we're staying home.
Look, I mean, I'm all for you guys.
What's up, X Blue Liquor? Good to see you, bro. Hi, yeah, Full Court Press.
To do, but I just want to
You're welcome, bro.
find out about the statute and stuff.
So, like, just thinking of this is like, we do respect your First Amendment right, you know, but like thinking of this is not a public library, right? Mm-hmm. Where, you know, we have inmates in here. You're filming. Mm-hmm. They have a right to privacy. The inmates in this facility, correct? That's why it's posted.
No,
So
I understand that,
you know,
but-
and that's why we're just asking. Go out on the sidewalk. You can film 8 hours a day, 12 hours a day. If that's what you want to do. But
like
you know, we have inmates in here. It's a secured facility. It's not a public library, correct?
Yep.
And that's all we're asking. And
I-
we're trying to be a gentleman about it.
I
To just say, hey,
That's right.
sir, because I don't know your name, you refuse to give me your name, is just go out on the sidewalk. You can set your tripod up, bring Oliver with you, let Oliver sit on the sidewalk and chill
Yeah.
out, and you can record all day and let until your heart desires.
I understand
But
what you're
I'm
asking
asking you, as a man,
Yep.
to take your tripod and just go stand on the sidewalk. Okay?
Fuck
That's-
that.
Say this.
Fuck that. You know what? I'm asking you as a man to fucking take off that uniform and put on a dress, right? And then go frolic and do a ballerina and some ballet. Yeah, go do that over there, as a matter of fact, right? I know it's your right to be here. I know it's your right to wear men's clothing. But I want you to go wear a dress, officer. Do you have to listen to somebody telling you to do something that you don't have to do? Oh, because I wear this uniform, you should just listen. You should just comply. I mean, the world has propagated for everyone to just comply. Why are you not listening? Everyone else seems to just comply, and I'm the captain. You should just listen to me and just comply, right? Fuck no. Hell no. I'd be telling this captain off in front of everybody right there. Like, hell no, I ain't just complying, fool. You got me fucked up.
You've been you and all your staff and all your
What's up, Robert
officers
Rouser?
are great with me. I mean, legit great. But I have to respectfully decline. All right, as I said to you before, I'm just going to take a quick tour over there after smoking a cigarette because I'm not going to smoke on the property or litter. And then that's it. I have no, you know, my intent is not to hang out. All right, and as far as the security concerns, with the little 3-inch window that's probably so scratched up and fogged up that they can't even see out of. All right, I can understand if I was trying for a rock concert out here, but I'm just do with the camera. I'm gonna go do what I gotta do.
But
If you
that's
get-
your perception. Like
No,
your perception.
I
Yeah.
understand. You know, let's just move on. You guys have a wonderful day. I do hope every single one of you stay safe.
Thank you.
And I'm
a
gonna
great
go
day.
take the slow way down this hill because I don't want to risk busting my head
Maybe
open.
you should walk around.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
you
what
know.
I'm gonna do.
Have a great day.
Thank you.
I would have told the cop, like, look, man, I don't plan on sticking around anyways. I'm gonna leave, but I'm not gonna leave because you're asking me to leave. You need to leave first. I gotta prove a point here. I have to remind you and the other cops here, right? You're supposed to be the supervisor. You're supposed to lead by example. You're supposed to teach them the right way. So in order for me to have you do your job correctly, because in reality, you work for the taxpayer. Me, I'm the taxpayer. If I have to come out here and educate you to do your job properly, then that's what I'm going to do. I know it's embarrassing to do this in front of everybody else here, but it has to be done. So I will not leave until you go back inside. Damn, that shit would have been boss level right there. Knowing that captain's ego, he would have been like, fuck no. We ain't going nowhere, fellas. Overtime for everybody. Everybody just stand around here. Right? That's how they act. Everybody's getting overtime today. Because we got to stand around and stop the man with the camera.
Now they're all there trying to figure out why and how and everything else. The freaking Freehold Township Police, I'm telling you, I gotta go back to the town council. I'll get the CAD report, but I gotta go back to the freaking council. Like, I want to go buy him. I can't buy him a beer, but buy him a coffee. I will say this, I parked in this lot and it probably wasn't the best idea. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, after a 20 to 30 minute sidebar with quite a few correctional officers, it's been clarified. The Freehold Township Police came out here and it took 4 of them to really get the point across, but they did try because it was the sheriff's officers.
I think he did a pretty good job, other than talking a lot, to the cops. That could have been handled like that. That could have been handled like that. But, I mean, he didn't get arrested. He wasn't forced to leave. So, I would say Short Point Audits won that fight, right? By decision, maybe? Is that a decision win? Right? Is that a decision win right there? That's showing all 5 rounds. Speaking of 5 rounds and fights, I'll be watching the fights tonight. Hell yeah. Got family coming over. We're going to barbecue some ribs. Shit. Hopefully it's going to be a good day. Good fights, good food, family, good times. Anyhow, let's get back to the video.
Not understanding what's happening.
Let's fast forward to where the cops come. So now he's on the property of the jail, right? So let's pay attention here, folks.
If I can catch one of these
poor Oliver,
officers
man,
going to an illegal vehicle, I'm going to ask them why. I caught the guy hopping out of his car. I think that was the one that wasn't inspected since 2023. But you would think the police care enough
Howlin'
about the
Wolf.
law
Shout out to Howlin' Wolf.
that they're going to not break it.
Wanda Myers, good
You
to
know
see
what?
you.
I got distracted. Hold on. I forgot. We got Mr. Escalade over here.
What's up, Johnny Bravo? Good to see you, bro.
Mr. Kia, I thought that was a Honda.
It's Shore Point's Audits. Shore Point's Audits.
Here we go again.
How you doing, sir?
Nice.
All right, how you doing, guys?
How's it going, man?
All right, how are you?
Good. My name is Sergeant Hudak with Field Towns Police Department.
Sergeant Hudak, can you have your badge
My
number?
badge number is 224.
I'm Officer Duncan, badge number 229.
Sergeant Birds, 221.
Awesome. What's up?
You're being placed under arrest
For what?
for defiant trespass.
What do you mean defying trespassing?
We
No
don't
one's,
want to break
no
this.
one's asked me to leave. No one's asked me to leave.
They told you.
No, excuse me. No, they've asked me not to film. And I have a right to film here.
You don't have a right to film here. That's what the signs say over
There's
here.
no,
They say
excuse me,
you're
there's no statute.
not-
May I have that for a
you're
minute?
trespassing.
Sir, you're being placed under arrest.
And may I make sure that you're not going to erase my film?
Dump them. I'm not touching your film.
Why am I was never asked to leave. You know I was never asked to leave. You just asked me to stop filming.
You got it? I asked you to go out on the front sidewalk. Just step off the property.
This is
Which-
public property.
Okay. But I did ask you.
But it's posted, and he asked you. You have to comply, even though it's public area. You have to comply whatever their rules are.
No, that's a policy, not a law. What law am I being charged with?
Defying trespassing.
For what reason? I have cigarettes and stuff.
Bitch ass cops. Bitch ass motherfuckers. Oh, they finally put the community posts on they finally put the community posts on iPads. Look at motherfucking Oliver right there. World famous dog. World famous Oliver. We're gonna make him world famous, guys. The cops took Oliver's master to jail for recording in public. Now Oliver is sad, and he didn't get his doggy treats, nor was his master able to pet him. Because of what the cops did, Oliver is now without his master until his master comes back for him. Oliver has not been able to eat and sleep well, and he's been crying all night because he misses his master. the cops didn't just do this to his master. The cops also did this to Oliver. Poor Oliver. No, but on the real, folks, make sure you guys go subscribe to this guy. I'd like to get him over 1,000 subs with this. I know the troll channels already made a video talking shit about this guy, but it didn't seem like to me like he did anything illegal, right? I mean, State of New Jersey, Office of the Attorney General. Shout out to Jersey Watcher, man. Hopefully you and Jersey Watcher can link up more and put in some work together. As a matter of fact, Christo, Jersey Watcher, I owe you a interview. And Christo at Jersey Watcher just filed an ethics complaint on one of the city council members, and it came back sustained. So I want to interview Christo regarding that, and I think maybe we can get some tips on how to file these ethics complaints, because out of all of them, all the ethics complaints filed, finally one came back sustained. So I think that shit is important. And this is why you never go audit with your animals or kids. You never know what they will do. Well, Freedom Sentinel, when Nate Skates was just 14 years old, I took him with me to go do some audits and some cop watching. And now he's 21, little OG. He's been recording cops for a long time now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Damn. Short points audits. Do you do this a lot? Like when you talk to the cops, you talk forever?
Just to be clear, I am to the right of the telephone pole. It's not a power pole. Alright, I am within the 10-foot easement. And again, I still have two misplaced officers who don't understand they can't do anything.
So, both of our days are a lot easier.
But I know, your
Listen,
day's a lot easier if I just go.
I don't want you to go. You have your freedom to be here right there. You can film all you want from that corner right there.
No, you said I could be here.
No, I did not. I said off the curb line. You're still on the grass, the curb
No,
line.
you don't seem to understand something. Just see if this makes
You're-
sense.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
Take the federal,
Got it.
take this soldier
Makes
part
sense,
out.
bro.
I'm listening.
I'm just Joe Schmo.
Yep.
All right. I'm Joe Schmo. I got my dominoes from down there, and I don't know what the hell's down there, but let's say I live down there.
Okay.
All right. And according to the law, I have.
Yeah, I can't lie, okay? I know I'm giving them hell for talking to the cops and shit like that. Answering questions, maybe. But nothing he said, I think, got him arrested. So maybe he knew not to say certain things, right? Could things have been different if he would have came with a different approach, a different dialogue, different wording, possibly? Could he had made them fear to arrest him? Could he had made them be afraid to arrest him by saying certain things? I know a lot of times some of us can go out there and threaten to file a lawsuit and do all kinds of shit. Sometimes we don't come through. Sometimes we do. Cops are not afraid of complaints. Cops are not afraid of lawsuits. Right? So how do we come up with that dialogue to make them fear of violating our rights? Right? I mean, we've been doing this shit a long time. There's certain things that I do and say when I'm out there. For instance, when I'm talking to the cops, I'm not looking at them in their eyes. I'm looking at them through my phone. I'm like this. I'm talking to them. And I'm just looking at them through my phone. Sometimes I'll do this and I'll just look at them. Every once in a while, I'll look at them in the face and then I'll go back and look at the phone. But for the most part, I'm looking at them through the phone. Why, San Joaquin? Why would you do that? Let me explain. The reason I do that is because that immediately lets the cops know that they aren't just talking to you. They're going to be talking, everything that they say is going to be viewed by everyone watching that video. I think that's gotten me out of jail a bunch of times. Just because it makes them think and wonder, okay, am I fucking up? Is this going to be shown on TV, on the news? So that's one tip that I can give you guys that has worked for me. Hopefully it works for you guys. What's up, East Los Audits? Cops are afraid of being exposed to their friends and family as tyrants. Yeah, no shit, right? Yeah. Sometimes the court of public opinion is more powerful than making complaints, shit like that. Because when the pressure comes knocking, someone better answer. Someone should probably answer. Yep. But yeah, short points audits. Apologies if I gave you a little bit too much shit for talking to the cops because nothing you said got you arrested. But yeah, I do agree. You should tone it down a little bit when talking to these cops. Unless you're gonna sit there and like clown them, talk shit, ask questions. Yeah, dude. It makes for good video viewing. Makes for great viewership. That's right. It also gives them the impression that you are ignoring the nonsense that they spew out. Absolutely. No shit. Unmasking the machine. True that. I mean, that's my best bit of advice right there, I think. Shaming them on the internet is the only weapon that they have left us. Everything else still comes out of the taxpayer's pocket. Yeah, that's true. Yep. I would definitely ridicule them. Yes, absolutely. Hell yeah, Rick James. Thank you for the like, man. Michigan Constitutional Crusader, good to see you, bro. Yeah, I mean, I would like to see Christo, Jersey Watcher, and Short Points Audits link up together. Christo is very, very level-headed, and he's quick. Christo doesn't talk a lot when he's out there, but when he says things, he hammers it in, man. He brings it home. Hey, he's fucking smart. Christo's very smart. I've watched Christo's audits before, and he's outstanding. I'm clean-cut, well-spoken, white guy. When they see me, they don't expect me to be watching them. Yeah, true. Yeah, you're right, Dr. Doolittle. If he gets found guilty, he'll have to appeal it. Possible he can make him take that sign down, you know? He's a smart dude. Yep. Yeah, I agree with that, Timothy. Make the cops start paying for the lawsuits and shit. Make it come out of their pensions. They'll fucking behave quick. I mean, look, they get that job to get the pension, right? You mean to tell me you get that job to get the pension, then you fuck it all up, you still get the pension? Fuck no. Take that shit away. You get the job, you will get paid handsomely, you'll get a pension, but if you screw it up, your pension goes lower. That's what's going to be of your retirement if you're a bad cop. You retire a bad cop, you get pennies for a pension. We should start like this new cop thing where it's like pennies for a pension, right? Give the cops pennies for a pension. When they fuck up, take away the dollars and just let them take home the pennies. Take away the big bucks and let them keep the pennies. Nah, Michigan, send me that video. I'll check it out. I love traffic stops when cops get clowned. Yeah. Nate Skate, 7 years. He's not a rookie. Send it to me, Frank Pants. Send it to me, homie. Good behavior allows you the pension. No doubt. Like, look, for real. If a cop causes a lawsuit, why the fuck are we still gonna pay him a pension? If it's your fault, you caused this lawsuit, why should you still get a pension? Take the dollars, leave the cents. You know, I just made that shit up too, guys. I don't know. I'm kind of dumb sometimes. I like to play around, but seriously, man, like, fuck, dude. Like, you caused the lawsuit, man. The city just paid out so much fucking money. Why in the fuck are we letting cops retire? Why are we letting them resign? Something you guys don't know about cops. Did you guys know that if a cop gets fired, he can appeal that? And if he loses that appeal, he can appeal that appeal? And it's a lengthy process and it's an expensive process. So police departments, not only do they want to save time and money, supposedly, right? Because cops are all about saving time and money, right? Nah, it's a win-win for everyone involved when you're in government, right? Because the cops will allow that cop to resign for whatever reason, and it still makes the department look pristine, right? We didn't fire 50 cops in the last 5 years. No. 49 of them resigned. The only one that got fired was on camera fucking beating up people and saying racial slurs. He's the only one that got fired. But the rest of them, all the other friends that he was saying racial slurs with and everything else, no, they get to stay on the force. And that shit actually happened. That actually happened. Good morning, Swamp Fox News. Thank you, bro. He gifted Razor City Observers a membership. Nice. Thank you, bro. I appealed being fired at my job for being stupid. Guess what? If you're not a cop, you got fired. If you are a cop, you got rehired and shit, right? What's up, John Speedway? Good to see you, bro. Yeah, I mean, there's so many umbrellas of protections so that cops can continue to be bad cops. And oh, you want to change things? Why don't you become a cop and change things from the inside? That's the most propagated dumb shit I've ever heard. Yeah. Yep. HPR News is in the house. Damn, you didn't get the notification? Yeah, guys, I don't know, man. YouTube is not really sending out my notifications, and they're just playing all kinds of weird shit with my channel. But I mean, do they want me just to fucking quit or what? I mean, I know I have to go start, posting in other social media platforms and shit, and I got my own website coming soon, so you guys stay tuned for that. Yeah. I can't help what YouTube does with our channels and shit. Homeless Scrubalo, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Badass. This community is badass, right? This community, this auditing community is badass. Cop blocking, cop watching, all of that shit is amazing. I love all that. But First Amendment auditing created a community, right? Brought us all together. Now, it's unofficial. None of us signed a contract. I'm going to be a First Amendment auditor for the next 10 years. Contract signed. No, nobody signed a contract, right? Nobody signed a contract. So First Amendment auditing is an unofficial. When it comes to legal terminology, it's unofficial. But it's still a YouTube community. First Amendment auditing on YouTube is what brought us all together, is why we all appreciate each other's work. Most of us, at least. I can't speak for everyone. I'll speak for myself. Brought us all together. So I see a lot of channels, big channels, talking about there's no community. I don't want to be a part of the same thing you're a part of. I don't want nothing to do with that. I can't blame them, but I will say this. Let's not shit on what brought us all together, because most of your numbers, if you're a big channel, most of your numbers came from this auditing community. I'm not a First Amendment auditor. I'm just a man, a free man who believes in freedom and wants freedom for myself and everybody else, right? Sure, I'm not as free as I would like to be, but neither are all these other bigger channels. Most of these motherfuckers got driver's licenses. They pay their taxes because they don't want to lose their houses or whatever. They pay their rent so the landlord can pay their taxes and all that shit. So a lot of us, don't let us fool you and make believe that we do things when we don't, And some of these guys say there is no auditing community. There is no auditing community. If you want to see yourself out, go right on ahead. You're not going to give back the subscribers that came to you, that came through this auditing community. You won't give them back. You take the support, right? But now you want to shit on it. Bam. There is no community. Well, I still appreciate the First Amendment auditing community. Like I said, it's unofficial. It's only on YouTube, but it brought us all together. And that's why I say, man, on one of my last videos, long live First Amendment audits, because even though it's unofficial, this shit is alive and well, man. It's nice to see new channels pick up a camera and start recording. Now, there's a lot of other channels out there that call themselves auditors and stuff like that, and they do crazy ass shit, right? Dress up in costumes and go record people eating and do whatever. Now, I don't want to talk about them. That's their freedom to do so. I personally just don't think that's a First Amendment audit. But everybody wants to connect, First Amendment auditing with fucking paparazzi or whatever else. Paparazzi don't call themselves auditors. So, yeah, what can I say? Yeah, Frank Pants, I don't see many big channels on my channel. Yeah, I mean, not very many channels are out there actually trying to help the underdog. There are some channels out there, though, that do share videos and do give support and tell you guys, there's a few things that I do on my channel. I give a visual support. I put the channel on the bottom or on top or somewhere so you can see where it comes from. I give a verbal shout out. You know, this video comes to you from yada yada Frank Pants channel. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Frank Pants. I don't think I've ever done a video for you before. I've only actually seen you in my chats, Frank Pants. I've never actually watched your videos. I don't think I've ever been recommended. Nobody's ever sent them to me. I don't think you've ever sent me any of your videos, you know, through email either, bro. So it's probably why you've never seen me there, or I've never shared one of your videos. But I would, because I've always done my best to help the small channels and bring them up, because I'm not going to create change by myself. I don't want to be the only channel at the top. Fuck no. I want everybody to move forward, man. We're not moving left here. We're not moving right. We're moving forward. We're learning our rights. We're trying to help everybody else know their rights. I want equal rights for everyone else, not just myself. For everybody here. Right? But paparazzi uses the First Amendment and the fact that there is no privacy in public. That's right. Yeah, and there's still paparazzi, right? Yeah, I mean, but definitely go subscribe to Short Points Audits and subscribe to Frank Pants as well, because we want to make sure that we give all the smaller channels some subs. And you guys, as a matter of fact, usually one of the things that I like to do before I get out of here now on my live stream is make sure that if you have a channel, drop a 1 in the chat, and moderators mount up, grab their channel link, and let's get everybody in here some subs. If you guys want a handful of subs, drop a 1 in the chat, and the moderators are gonna drop your link, and we'll get you a handful of subs. You know what I mean? An extra view per video is not a bad thing, guys. Right? Hell yeah, Cape Cod Cop Watcher. San Joaquin has been supporting me and vice versa for over 5 years now. Just look at the videos on my channel, and is everything you saying is correct? When my mom passed away in 2019, he reached out. Yeah, man. Swamp Fox News' mom passed away, and I reached out to him, and I was like, hey, bro, I'm sorry this happened. It sucks, you know, and some people haven't lived what me and Swamp Fox News have lived, and it's a rough thing to go through when our mothers pass away. And I kind of knew what he was going through and the pain he was going to feel, so I just felt like he needed a friend, and I reached out to him, and we've been friends ever since, man. Me and Swamp Fox News. Yep. I have content from my dining room window. Yeah, I don't know about that guy. He's going off on everyone. Yeah. No, he said I actually helped him. He claims I helped him and I never did him dirty. But I'm still a scumbag. That's alright. Yeah, guys. Hey, moderators, mount up and put everybody's channel link in there. Fuck yeah, make a couple more moderators. And you guys don't, if I take some wrenches away in the future, it's not personal, guys. Like, I give wrenches and I take them away. So, you guys, if you have a channel, you guys go subscribe to each other, man. Katie Kidman says Direct D hates me. I don't know why, Katie. I don't think you've done anybody wrong, right? Hell yeah. Tenth man. Forgive the man that's in pain, 10th man? I'm not sure I comprehend that, bro. forgive. You're in pain. I forgive you. Oh, Direct D is in pain. Oh, I can't imagine the pain of losing my mom. Rest in peace to the moms out there. Yeah, no shit. It's a fucked up thing to deal with. It's a messed up thing to deal with, guys. Hard to deal with. I mean, I guess that's only if you love your mom, right? I see some guys out there talk shit about their mamas. If you ain't hated, you ain't made it. Fucking HPR, you're funny, bro. That's hilarious. I'm subscribed to everyone. Fuck yeah, Juan Demise. And everyone should be subscribed to you too. Yeah, I don't get what happened to Direct D, but wow, he has changed. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't know, man. Direct D's in pain. What kind of pain? I don't like wrenches, Frank Pants, because I don't like responsibility. El Barbero says 13 years and I think about her every minute. Yeah, bro. I know, man. Rice Krispie arrested again. When? Today? Was Rice Krispie arrested today or what? I need to know. Yes, in fact, my mom was my best friend, and we didn't even know she was sick. She started feeling bad. We took her to the doctor, and within 2 months, she passed from a rare cancer, devastating my world. Damn, bro. My mom is the only one in my family who watches my channel, Brandon. Shout out to your mom, man, for doing that. I did not get along with my mom. Yeah. Damn, Rogue's video this morning. Shit. I'm gonna end this live stream. I'm gonna find out what happened. I might go live again as soon as I find out. So you guys stay tuned. I'm gonna find out what happened to my amigo. All right, guys. Peace.